Hey USYers, it's me, Will Landman, Met the USY and founder of USY Facts. I'm here with Hanefesh USY Regional President Penina Beede. Thanks so much for doing this interview.
Hi.
So, why did you want to be regional president?
Okay, so I am a junior, so it was a really hard decision for me to decide that I wanted to be regional president. But ultimately, it was mainly because I saw what it was like to be on regional board. I was on regional board last year, and I saw how important it would have been for me to be on regional president, and I saw the impact I could have made if I was regional president. So it was a really important decision for me, and I'm really glad that I did it.
So what was it like to hear your name announced as the winner for your position?
Oh, it was really exciting. Like, all my friends ran up and hugged me, and my mom was there as a staff member, so she got a little button for me that said congratulations on it. It was really awesome.
So, what has your involvement been in your region?
So as a freshman, I was on regional general board. I was membership Penina, and I was also on my chapter board as the membership programming vice president. And then as a sophomore, I was regional MemCAD. And then this year, I'm regional president.
So what are you most excited for this year?
I'm really excited, overall. I'm one of the big things I'm excited for is to do a lot of stuff with the chapters and to rebuild the chapters, because that's one of my really big goals this year. And then this year is actually the first time that we're having a leadership convention as opposed to just a day. And I'm really excited for that. It's the first time in a very long time that we've done that, and it's going to be really awesome. And we're also having it with Narusi. It's going to be a joint event, so that's going to be, I'm really excited to work with everybody for that, and it's going to be really awesome. And it's in November.
So what is something unique about your region?
I mean, every region's unique. I don't know. We really love each other. We're all kind of quirky, I guess, but we all really love each other. We're all, we don't judge each other, and I think that's really special.
So, what are some of the traditions your region has?
We have a lot of traditions, actually. So I think when I was in 7th grade, they started to have the senior boys had these white Phillies hats, and every year they pass it down to a junior boy at spring convention, and they'll have it for the whole year, and then pass it down to another junior boy, and it's like a special little thing for popular senior boys, and I think what it's transformed in what it's become is if you have a white hat, you kind of have to bring the party at dances. That's how it was last year and kind of the year before. So, and I think that's a cool thing now. You have the responsibility to you have to make the dances awesome.
So what is it like being a junior and being regional president?
It's fun. I mean, it's hard because I'm not a senior, and usually this position is meant for seniors. But I mean, everyone in my region, for the most part, really understands why I'm regional president, and they aren't against my presidentialness. I mean, I work really hard. I've earned this position, and I think as long as I do a good job, everybody will be happy with me.
So, what's one of the most important aspects of USY leadership to you?
I think I was actually this weekend. I was talking to my friend who's no longer in USY, but we were talking about USY, and she said to me, what makes the best USY leader is that they're not just one thing. They're not just a MemCAD, they're not just a SATO. They're not just one thing. They're good at, they have a little of everything. And I think it's really important to remember, if you're a SATO or if you're a MemCAD, you're not just a MemCAD. Everything's important in USY. And so, if you're a rel ed, you definitely have to still be nice to everybody, and you definitely still have to, collect TO money and stuff like that. And I think it's really important to have a balance.
What did you enjoy most about Quad Regional Encampment?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So most of the planning for encampment, well, half of the planning for encampment went into it like before, and then the other half was done at encampment, just because like we couldn't ever meet in person, and we really didn't have a choice like in planning. So just like the best was like staying up really late and planning stuff, and just hanging out with the other regional presidents. I just really enjoyed that, and it was really special because like this was my I think 5th encampment, so it was really cool to like I've been to a billion encampments, but like I've never been able to really plan it, so it was really cool to be able to do that.
So if you could describe USY in one sentence, what would it be?
Changing lives forever.
So, what will you miss the most about USY when you graduate?
Well, my graduation is a little far off, but I mean, I've thought about this actually. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna miss the most, but it's definitely gonna be different because like right now it's like my entire life, and it's gonna be really hard for me when I graduate, and I'm gonna have to take that year without USY. So, yeah.
So if you could describe your region in one word, what would it be?
Special.
So what is your advice to people interested in running for a regional position?
I think it's really important to remember when you're deciding whether or not you should run. First of all, don't think about who the other candidates are. If your best friend is running, I know it's hard. I've had that experience myself, but try to think, would you do a good job? Like, how would you do? And actually, what I did when I was considering running for regional president and regional MCAD was like, I took out a blank piece of paper and I just wrote all of my ideas and what could I bring to the table if I was on regional board, and how could I contribute? So it's important to try to remember how will you be able to do the job in your own way, and how will you use the position to your advantage in not a political.
So finally, what are you most excited for IC?
I'm really excited for everything, like seeing my friends, from Wheels and Pilgrimage and just all over USY. But I'm also really excited to introduce the region because, like, I've been to IC my freshman and sophomore year, and like, it's like one of the most exciting parts for me because I just love like being able to get up and scream when my region is introduced.
Thanks so much, Penina. This was really wonderful, and I really appreciate it. We'll both be seeing you all at IC.